Hi, my name is Maciej Migacz. I am the CEO of Clebre, and we help children breathe easy. Snoring children are at high risk of abnormal development, both neurobehavioral and physical. Please take a look at this young lady. After a few years of snoring, of mouth breathing, and chronic infections, her face has changed. The jaw become longer, and right now she has problems with closing her mouth. Snoring is a big deal because 25% of children snore. It is very often connected with apnea, with mouth breathing, and with adenoid hypertrophy. These problems make thousands of children who have surgery each year. In the US only, it's more than 500,000 a year, and in Poland it's more than 40,000 of these surgeries a year. Unfortunately, only 10% of these children are properly diagnosed before the surgery. Despite the fact that American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that all of them should be screened. This is a problem, and we are going to change it. Right now, for diagnosis of snoring and apnea, we use mostly polysomnography. This is in-lab study, very complicated. It's uncomfortable because you need to go to the hospital, spend the night there. It's uncomfortable because it forces you to sleep on your back, which very often is unnatural position. It's expensive, so the access to this study is limited, and children can be studied. What is more, it requires medical staff. We offer a better way for sleep apnea diagnosis and for snoring diagnosis. This is Sleep Lab in your home. It is a mobile solution for diagnosis sleep apnea and snoring problems. It is very easy. So everyone can use it and everyone can understand it. Its ergonomic design is optimized for children, so it's very comfortable. And what is crucial, it enables long-term observation. Our solution is a set of wireless sensor and application, the mobile application. The wireless sensor, which you put on your neck, and the mobile application, which is a diagnostic center of our solution. It analyzes airflow and precisely detects each episode of breath, apnea, and snoring. This is enough to diagnose the problem which we consider. Our solution is unique because it is optimized for children from 3 to 10 years old. It offers high accuracy like other professional, more advanced solutions. And as I mentioned, it enables long-term observation. You can compare it, for example, for measurement of blood pressure and heart disease, which is a chronic disease like snoring problems, for example. A single measurement point doesn't make sense, so we offer long-term observation. Our solution is innovative because it is a home sleep study for a mobile phone. It is the first solution for mobile phone which meets requirements of American Academy of Sleep Medicine. Requirements for more advanced devices. It enables long-time analysis for continuous monitoring of child sleep at natural conditions, at natural environment at home. In fact, it is universal solution because it can be used by all people suffering from breathing disorders, both children and adults. We use some innovative methods for automatic analysis of each breath, and right now our solution is patent pending at EPO. The total market size for sleep apnea devices right now is $1.5 billion, and it grows, and it's expected to reach more than $2 billion in 2020. The main market right now is the US, and we are going to focus on it at the beginning. We would like to introduce the family of 2 products. The first one, non-medical device, dedicated for parents of children aged 3 to 7, for home monitoring for diagnosis and monitoring for the treatment. The US and the EU market, totally, the potential market is about 1 million clients a year, and predicted price for that clients is $250 for a device. Second solution, medical device, which is the extension of our non-medical device, is strictly dedicated for medical providers, especially for the US, because there is reimbursement strategy, there are some codes, and the most popular code right now is worth about $180 for a single medical procedure. Here we got some numbers from our income analysis, and we expected to reach break-even point after 28 months. Our team has medical background and managing and technical skills. Wojciech Kufa is an ENT and he specializes in sleep medicine. He has deep scientific and clinical experience, and he runs Healthy Sleep Foundation in Poland. I'm IT entrepreneur and IT specialist, and I run my software house company specialized in big data and data science. And Marcin Myczek, who is a biomedical engineer and PhD student, and his PhD thesis is strictly connected with our work. Of course, this is not a full team because we also have software developers, we have electronic engineer, and medical and legal advisors. We started our project more than 1 year ago, and right now we have a laboratory prototype which we use for collecting data for our pilot database. We designed, implemented, and tested algorithms with more than 100 people. And right now we are working on our final prototype, which will be ready in 3 months. At the beginning of the next year, we would like to introduce non-medical device, and the year after, at the beginning of 2018, we would like to introduce medical device. To get there, we need a support with entering on the US market, and the total investment of $1.4 billion. Thank you very much, and please ask questions.
So I'll ask the first question. What's the difference between the medical and non-medical device? And as well, have you looked into what the cost would be for FDA approval? Or whether you would need FDA approval, but I assume that you probably would if you call it a medical device. You may not need, or it might be easier on the non-medical device. How many surgeries are there in the U.S.? Because you said there are 500K in Europe, and as well, the case of the girl that you showed at the beginning, which was very dramatic and interesting. What is the proportion of cases like that of all of the cases which have some issues? Namely, is that an extreme case because the changes were extreme, or is that actually much more common than we know?
So for I will answer for the first question, and Wojtek will support me with medical questions. So the first question about the difference between medical and non-medical device is that non-medical device will use acoustic signals and also some pulsometry and simple actigraphy. So it will be enough for diagnosis apnea and snoring, which will be enough for children. And medical device will fulfill requirements of American Academy of Sleep Medicine Type 3 device. So we will need to add additional channels like oximetry, for example, and analyzing airflow. So that's the difference. Of course, we will need medical trials and FDA approval for medical solutions. Could you remind me the second question about
cost of FDA? Cost of FDA.
Okay. Cost of FDA. It depends. We still are not sure if it will be possible to access for some faster track for this approval, because maybe we will be able to use some certification process of other similar similar products. It's a predicate procedure. The total cost is about I would say it's about $1 million, something like that. So sorry, $1.1 million for medical certification.
A quick question for your non-medical device. Would you be able to sell the non-medical device without any FDA approvals or say European
Non-medical
approvals?
device.
For the non-medical device.
We will need in Europe we will need CE certification just for standard CE certification, and in US we don't need FDA approval. Okay. And medical questions.
If you need the answers to the medical information, actually, just visual snoring in children, it is shown that it's very harmful for the child, both during the childhood as well as like long-term consequences. So it's opposite to adults who, if they snore and they have no apneas, well, they just are a social problem for their partners. But for children who snore, the snoring itself is harmful, and there are like many papers showing this.
So what's the percentage of children that have this apnea?
Apnea, up to 4%, and around 10% are habitual snorers. In this way, it's 530,000 surgeries in the US done in 2013. 77% of those were done because of sleep disordered breathing, so snoring and apnea.
I have a question regarding the team. I understand that you have also other duties outside of that startup. So how many people within the team are 100% dedicated on that?
Right now it's 2 people, because right now I'm almost completely engaged in Clebre, and I'm going to engage in the future. And we'll also have Marta, who's also engaged, who's maybe not for the 100%, but for 90%. And yeah, we are going to continue engagement with Marta on 100% if we get finances. And Wojtek, I think that his value is strictly connected with his engagement, his medical engagement. So yeah, his contacts and etc.
Okay, thank you. Have a short
Just
question because we
last
want to
question.
take everyone.
Yeah, okay. What market penetration do you need to achieve to get to the break-even? Well, you told us about the market, right? How many kids, and you want to go to the US market. So how many of them need to be your clients so you would start being profitable?
How many units do you have to sell?
I will need to take a look at our calculation. So after the presentation, if you want to get more, I can present it to you. So yeah, unfortunately I don't remember, but we made some for example, for medical devices, we have some numbers from the utilization of medical procedures right now, the utilization of that code. So we of course assume that this is some percent of few percent of these numbers. So yeah.
Thank you very much.